Hey, what's up? Brillis 213. You're the first one in, brother. Hey, thank you, man. First person, first like. I'll be doing the last chapter out of this. Ben, what's up? It's a beautiful day out here. No hot weather, no nothing. Just a nice cool breeze going through. Fun loving couple. Mama Gnome, welcome in. Harry Bonzel, thank you for joining. Appreciate you guys all coming in here. If I go and get you guys to hit that like button, I appreciate it. Like that thumbs up. All right. So we'll wait at least a couple more minutes. Get a few more people in. Oh, you broke it. McDonald. Yeah, brother. Hey, good to see you, man. I think this is the first live you caught me on, McDonald. I may be mistaken, but I think I had you on my live that the last book I was reading. All right. Right on. Hey, thank you, Ben, for dropping links. All right, guys. We got 5 and 5, so I guess we'll go ahead and get started. It's gonna be Santa Cruz County graves and cemeteries. All right, guys. Get right into it. Santa Cruz County sits on the border of the United States and Mexico. It is Arizona's smallest county, but it has a wealth of history and culture reflected in its graves and cemeteries. Nogales is a major port of entry between the United States and Mexico. Along this border, Fray Marcos de Niza became the first European to enter what is now Arizona. The historic Tumacacari mission, started by Padre Eusebio Kino, has several historic graves. Spain controlled this land until 1821 when Mexico obtained jurisdiction over the land that would become Santa Cruz County. In 1848, through the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, Mexico part of ceded part of present-day Arizona to the states, acquired this land in the Gadsden Purchase. In 1863, the United States created the Arizona Territory from the western half of the Mexico Territory, and Arizona achieved statehood on February 14, 1912. All these changes were accompanied by the arrival of a rich variety of people who in turn brought their own funeral traditions to the area. All right. Hey, Harry, I'll have to check that out, man. Definitely. Okay. Okay, we have Malcolm Mal Wayne Eason, born on March 13th, 1879, in Brookville, Pennsylvania. Died in a house fire in Douglas, Arizona on April 16th, 1970. He is buried in the Black Oak Cemetery in Canelo. Eason played professional baseball from 1900 to 1906 and was a pitcher for the Chicago Orphans, Boston Beaneaters, Detroit Tigers, and the Brooklyn Superbas. In 1906, he threw a curveball and a spitball, which was legal at that time, it, and pitched a no-hitter against the St. Louis Cardinals. He umpired from 1910 to 1917, and during one game, he ejected all of the New York Giants bench because they disagreed with his calls. Mal Eason retired on his homestead land in southern Arizona, which he called the Umpire Ranch. Old timers recall him walking 5 miles every night with his shovel and pickaxe to Black Oak Cemetery, where he dug his own grave. He created his own headstone from a matate or grinding stone, which, when standing upright, reminded him of a catcher's glove. In the hollow is a stone representing a baseball. Maddie Riggs Johnson was born on October 6, 1872, and died on January 26, 1939. In 1917, she made a special arrangement with the U.S. Forest Service to donate a 10-acre parcel of her lease for the creation of the Black Oak Cemetery. Her son, James Finley, endowed the cemetery with a large sum of money. Plots are free to pioneer families who lived in the area prior to December 31st, 1952, or who have relatives already buried at Black Oak. Maddie was an old-time cattlewoman who could ride side saddle as well or better than any man could ride astride. John D. Riggs was born in 1874 and died in 1918. His tree stump marker in Black Oak Cemetery announces his membership in Woodmen of the World, a fraternal organization that provided its members with insurance and tree stones for their graves. James Slim Mayo, born on June 19, 1912, died on May 16, 1998. His gravesite leaves little doubt that Mayo was a man who had a special love for horses. Mayo was the wrangler for the Little Outfit Ranch, a private boys' school. In 2009, alumni helped to get the Little Outfit Ranch Schoolhouse listed in the National Register of Historic Places, paying tribute to Mayo as their mentor. Mayo also kept the school's herd of 600 buffalo away from Fort Huachuca while troops practiced firing mortars and artillery. Raymond Cecil Hannes died on October 6, 2008. His date of death His date of death is incorrect on his tombstone. He was born at St. Mary's Hospital in Tucson on November 8, 1931. He graduated from the University of Arizona with a bachelor's degree in range management and animal husbandry, and ranched in the Sonora, Patagonia, and Bradshaw Mountain areas. The lariat on his grave signifies that he was in a severe roping accident. His tombstone is decorated with a riderless horse. Robert James Parker was born on January 5th, 1956, in Douglas, Arizona, and died on February 9th, 1992. His tombstone attests to the fact that he was well liked by those who knew him. The Parker name is associated with the beautiful 130-acre Parker Canyon Lake located in the rolling hills high, cool rolling hills of southern Arizona. James Henry Pyatt was born in San Saba, Texas in 1861 and died in 1942. The gravestone of Henry and his wife, Mary, is decorated with their ranch's brand. Henry worked as a cotton picker in Texas and as a cowpuncher in the Oklahoma Indian Territory. In 1882, he was hired as a cowboy for company moving 1,000 head of Texas Longhorns to Arizona. In the late 1880s, he bought a couple of ranches along the San Pedro River, and he is credited with bringing in Durham and Hereford cattle to improve his holdings. The Pyatt family celebrated his 100th anniversary of ranch life in 1999. Dr. Adolphus H. Noon was born in England on June 22, 1838, and died on March 23, 1931, in Nogales, Arizona. He married Emma Catherine Slaughter in 1864. Besides practicing medicine, Adolphus served as mayor of Nogales from 1910 to 1911 and was a correspondent for the Chicago Tribune. Adolphus H. Noon studied medicine in San Francisco and for many years was the only doctor between Tucson and Hermosillo, Mexico. Noon's tombstone is plain but carries a message of love for an early Santa Cruz County pioneer. William Van Rogers, known as Will Rogers Jr., was born in New York on October 20th, 1911, and died in Tubac, Arizona on July 9th, 1993. He was the son of humorist Will Rogers. Will Rogers Jr. graduated from Beverly Hills High School and Stanford University and served as editor-publisher of the Beverly Hills Citizen from 1935 to 1953. While preparing to ship out as a merchant seaman in 1935, he learned that his father had died in a plane crash off Barrow, Alaska. He was elected to the U.S. House of Representatives in 1942 and served almost 2 years before resigning in 1944 to return to the Army and serve as tank commander. Will Rogers Jr. was part Cherokee, was active in American Indian affairs, and served as chairman of the California State Park Commission. Rogers won the 1946 Democratic nomination for the U.S. Senate but was defeated and went on to manage Harry Truman's re-election campaign in Southern California. His later career included jobs in radio and television, including hosting a morning talk show for CBS. On July 11th, 1993, 81-year-old Rogers was found dead of a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head on a road near his home in Tubac. Uh, in his later years, he had suffered two strokes and heart problems and had undergone hip implant surgery. Rosa and Ruben Saenz share a typical Mexican tombstone in the Tubac Cemetery. Ruben was born in 1915 and died in 1975. Rosa was born on December 18, 1920 and died on October 19, 1995. There's a Spanish prayer on the tombstone, and friends and family continue to remember Rosa and Ruben with flowers. Hey, welcome in, Charlie. Appreciate you coming in. The real truth. Do you know Rosie O'Kelly? Uh, no, I do not. All right. Sorry, guys, I have to turn it this way. There's a couple of kids here. So, Theodore Juarez was born on September 15th, 1934 in Amado, Arizona, and died in Phoenix on June 13th, 2004. His grave is adorned with the beautiful Virgin of Guadalupe, aka Our Lady of Guadalupe, a popular saint whose entire body is covered with an esplendora. Mission San Jose de Tumacacari is now part of the Tumacacari National Historical Park. From Eusebio Quinos celebrated Mass under a Ramada in this area. The Jesuits built the first. The hell? The Jesuits built the first church here sometime before 1757, but it was abandoned when Spain's King Charles III banished all Jesuits from the realm in 1767. The Franciscans took over in 1773, and construction of the current structure began sometime around 1800. The Franciscan mission was dedicated in 1822, but the bell tower was never completed. Not sure what's going on, guys, but I keep hearing a siren. The museum inside Tumacacari National Historic Park includes information about the Indian tribes in the area and exhibits such as weapons, a map of the missions in the area, and a description of the construction of the church. The museum has one room devoted to the history of Father Aquino. Just outside the mission in San Jose Church is a cemetery along with this 16-foot diameter mortuary chapel. Hey, Mad Max. Thanks for joining in. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all of you guys, man. Okay, guys, we've reached the last part here. So this will be it for this one. It is estimated that about 593 people were buried in the Mission San Jose Cemetery between 1755 and 1825. The last burial, and the only one identified, was that of a 9-month-old girl named Juanita Alegria, who died in 1916. Descendants of her family still place flowers on her grave. The spot near Lochiel, Arizona is marked with a special memorial here. On April 12, 1539, Fray Marcos de Niza, missionary explorer in Spanish North America, became the first European to enter what is now Arizona. That's it for that one, guys. This is the just the back end. Arcadia Publishing. Search for your hometown history, your old stomping grounds, and even your favorite sports team. Yeah, that's it, guys. That completes this book. I do have a post up on my community page about any suggestions if you guys have any for any topics to read out, which is totally awesome. I'm always open to different historical topics and whatnot. So if you guys have any ideas or anything, just go ahead and leave a comment on my community page and let me know. Sorry guys, I gotta move over here. Gunslinger and Bar Girls. Yeah. Well, is that Ben? Is that a book? Do you know the name of the author? Oh, okay. Gunslingers and Bar Girls. Hmm. All right. Yeah, I'll have to check that out when I go take this book back tomorrow to the library. There was one that I found interesting with the movie that I was watching. It's called Lawless, and it has Tom Hardy, Shia LaBeouf, and mm, there's another actor there. I can't remember his name, but it's about the bootleggers and the Arkansas, I believe that area. It's the Bondurants. It's a family that did bootlegging. It's an actually pretty interesting movie. I want to, you know, check that out and see what that's about. See if there's anything with the Bondurant family. Mad Max, the movie. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. There were bootleggers making moonshine and no, Charlie. I'm in Arizona. Everybody thinks I'm from California. No, I'm in Arizona, man. Way, way, way down the southeastern corner, a little town called Wilcox. Yeah, but it's actually a pretty interesting movie, man. If you guys ever get a chance, check it out. If you guys can rent it from a video store or something, it's called Lawless. But yeah, guys, if you guys have already subbed to each other and you guys don't have any other questions, there's a lot of bootlegging on the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. People think about it as just a southern thing. Yeah, believe it or not, a lot of people pick up on it. Oh, okay. Mad Max, I didn't know you were in AZ. Where are you from? Oh, okay. I got you, Charlie. If you can go ahead and leave a comment and on my community page. under the one that I'm taking suggestions for. You can go and leave a comment there. I'll be sure to write it down and remember it along with everybody's. But I'm gonna go ahead and shut the stream down, guys. Over here at Historic Railroad Park here in Wilcox, Arizona. It's Jose G. Oh, okay. Then what side Winslow? All right. That's Jose G here in Historic Railroad Avenue in Historic Railroad Park. All right. Awesome. Well, thanks, Charlie. I appreciate your suggestion. Yeah. Like I said, if you can go ahead and go to my community page and leave a comment there, and anybody that has any comments or suggestions, just go ahead and go to the community page there and leave a comment, and I'll be sure to check it out. Hey, what's up, Tapatios? You're a day late and a dollar short, man. We just finished, man. This last one, it was just just a few pages. So I got done with that one quick. But if you want to go back and check it out, man, it'll be up. It'll be set to public, so it won't be private. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. And I appreciate all of you coming in, helping support each other's channel. And yeah, guys, beautiful day out here in Wilcox, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy it and get back out there and see what's going on. Might be something happening. I kept hearing a siren or something of some sort. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna go check it out, see if there's something happening. I'll catch y'all guys later, and I will be sure to check your guys' suggestions out in the comment section of my community page. Till then, it's Jose G, guys. Later.